field, but he says he has a weapon to be able to move to the front. So on the front row, Michael Malburn from Moosup, Connecticut, and then from Durham, it's Al Stone as they inch their way to turn number 3. The decibel level is about to increase. This is feature number 1 of 5 today at Thompson Speedway. And to get you started and take you to the green flag, here is the voice of the NEMA Midgets and the voice of Thompson, Pete Falcone.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. As the double green flags go in the air, and Al Stone goes in the lead from that outside pole position. But Michael Malburn quickly gobbles him up again through 1 and 2.
And here is Ryan Morgan. He gets away from Chacolas as he jettisons himself in the 3rd. And now he's working over Malburn, going to the outside of him. So Malburn and that the number 31 of Morgan are almost body pierced together as they track down Al Stone.
Yeah, Morgan, if ever so slightly, gets the jump out of turn 2. Malburn a little loose through that 1st and 2nd turn and gives up a lot to Morgan. Now he's got to put up with Corey Fanning, who's trying the outside in the number 47.
Yeah, he gave up a lot to Morgan, and he also gave up a lot to Corey Fanning, last week's winner by a huge margin. But right now he is in a 4-car dogfight. Malburn in front of him. To the right of him is Morgan. And now trying to make a statement, Ryan Waterman in the 24.
Yeah, Waterman's right up there. Chacolas in the 7X. Here comes Megan Fuller working the outside in the number 2. They're all kind of tiptoeing their way through that 3rd and 4th turn as they race side by side down across the stripe.
I think gingerly is a word that you've used on occasion. Right now, it is Malburn in 3rd, and Chacolas has emerged from the pack to take over the number 4 spot. And Ryan Waterman, he has a pretty good finishing kick. Everybody knows about that. It's well documented. Brett Gleason in a pretty good battle. Robinson goes sideways as he makes contact with Gleason. That car's still moving around like a weather vane, but Robinson finally gets it under control.
Well, he may be thankful that Gleason was there to get him pointed in the right direction. Otherwise, he may have gone completely around. He's lost a bunch of spots because of that, but at least he's still going forward, and we're still on the green.
And here comes Chacolas trying to carve his way underneath. There's contact. Waterman with a billy club action to the back bumper of the Chacolas car. Malburn on the outside and Fanning now into the top 6. But the best battle is between Chacolas and Malburn and Ryan Waterman.
The 3 of them have been duking it out the last few laps. Here comes Waterman in the 24, gets a run underneath Malburn to try and clear him and get into that 4th spot. Right behind him is Corey Fanning in the 47 now, down underneath Malburn. Gleason in the 01, and here comes Sean Monahan in the number 55.
As Monahan got by the point leader, Megan Fuller, and now he is on the attack. 2 cars at the front of the field. It is Stone and Morgan. And now here comes Waterman, making an aggressive move down low. Almost got sideways. Also getting sideways like a tilt-a-whirl is Chacolas, but it's Ryan Waterman who emerges in 3rd.
Yeah, Waterman fought hard down there on the bottom trying to get the spot away, but Chacolas tries to get a run out of turn 2 and can't quite fit. And that turns Waterman around. Corey Fanning goes around, gets T-boned by Megan Fuller. Robinson bounces off the wall up there in turn number 3. It finally spins down into the infield.
And when he did, he was clobbered by Randy Waterman. So Megan Fuller, the point leader, in trouble in turn number 3, trying to back it off of the high banking. Fanning was there.
Well, you know, somehow they magically make those cars, when you have a green-white checker finish like that, somehow they magically make those cars wider. And that's what happens. The passing becomes pretty treacherous when they've only got a lap to go to get to the finish. And they're all on new tires, and it can get hairy, and it did.
And that's why you have to give Ronnie Silk a lot of credit, because he was able to make a 3-wide move to take the lead under those conditions. We are ready to fire him up. We have finished 7 laps. Al Stone has led every one of them. He comes out of the barrel in a hurry. So he has an attitude back in front with Ryan Morgan in second.
Yeah, right down into turn one. Morgan hanging tough up on the outside. Then Jason Chikolas with Gleason outside of him. And here comes Sean Monahan making it 3 wide down into turn 3.
And will it be 3 wide? Jennison as Monahan drifts up the track. Stuck in the middle. Chikolas. Gleason, the back end almost comes around on the 0-1, but Gleason moves up to third. Moving into the lead is Ryan Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan made that pass out on the outside of Al Stone and is going to try and make it stick here off the backstretch, but Stone pedaling as hard as he can down the backstretch trying to get it back. Gleason in third, but now coming under attack from Sean Monahan in the 55.
Al Stone got about halfway there, so they gallop off the corner. Morgan is leading, and all over him like an eye patch on a pirate is Al Stone, car number 52, with Gleason next, followed by Sean Monahan. Then Moose Stoughton moving up into the upper tier of the field. He is in 5th place.
Yeah, just as you predicted, Doubt, with some new power under the hood of that car, is getting it done in that number 39, working the inside of Jason Chikolas, and trying to work himself into the top 5, and does. Oh, but no. He locks fenders with Chikolas. Boy, they were able to keep going down there.
They were able to separate.
Yeah.
Wow, that was like a magic act. And Moose Stoughton was able to hang on to 5th. Here comes Sean Monahan. He wants to get the nose of that car into 3rd as they lightning bolt their way off the corner. Gleason is hanging with him, but the Velvet Hammer has moved up to 3rd, and he might not be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yellow is out, however.
Caution is out.
Or a Carvel float. It is as good as it gets in the ice cream department. So you can really have yourself a blast here in Thompson during the summer. Like a tailgate party, except other people do the work, and all you have to do is enjoy it. You don't have to clean the grill or any of that grunt work. You can just have a great time. Doing the grunt work at the front of the field has been Ryan Morgan, and he has elected to restart on the outside. We'll see if that's a good move. Al Stone, a veteran, has always been good on restarts as they take off in turn 4.
Green flag is in the air, and Al Stone gets a good little jump here on the inside. He was our early leader of this race. Would like to get back there, but Morgan really challenges on the outside. Stone hangs tough, but Morgan gets a little push from Sean Monahan in the 55, and those two are about to duke it out for the lead as they head into turn 3.
It is Wagon Train at the front of the field. Morgan being visited by Sean Monahan, who goes down low looking for some bite. Gleason is 5th, and Moose Stoughton continues to run in 5th.
Monahan again with a look down to the low side of Morgan. They've started to pull away from the rest of the field. Here comes Gleason in the 0-1 on the outside of Al Stone to take that 3rd spot away. And also up there on the outside is Doughton in the number 39. But the battle right now is for the lead as they head for turn 1.
Inside leverage for Monahan as he tries to submarine his way underneath Morgan. Here he comes off of turn number 2, and we have a new leader. The Velvet Hammer is out in front.
And trouble for the 0-1 of Brent Gleason. He was shoved up the racetrack. Might have gotten a flat tire and all of that on the high side. In trouble. There's Monahan around and around and around out of turn 4 in that number 55. He does a little bit of the drifting act, and oh, he gets caught up with a couple of other cars. They sandwich him in.
The Waterman brothers.
Yeah.
The Waterman brothers, Ryan and Randy, sandwich Monahan. As Sean Monahan, you talk about motorsports ballet. That car made about 5 revolutions in turn number 4. It looked like he was in this race, but they've all been vicious. Caution flags, all been exciting. It's like the 2 words that come to mind when I see that. Bludgeon Brothers. There have been some body smacking here in this one as cars have been splattered all over the field. It has been bedlam. But right now, we are ready for a double file restart. Al Stone against Moose Stoughton. Stone is elected to go on the inside lane. Let's see if his strategy works.
Green flag is in the air, and those two pretty much a dead heat across the stripe as they head down into turn 1. Doughton's come from deep in the field, and now will lead him out of turn 2 and down the backstretch.
Boy, he got some lift coming out of the second quarter. as he gets the edge on Stone. Chacolas in third, then matching 37s, fighting for fourth or fifth. The one on the outside is Kevin Mason. Underneath him is Jordan Hadley. And then Kyle Garrow is in a perfect position to watch the two 37s as they head into the second turn.
Well, the 55 is on the move again too. Sean Monahan, he's passed about half the cars that he had to start behind on the restart, and he's about to pull up behind Corey Fanning, who's been able to get back into the action and run just outside the top 5.
Fanning might not be easy to pass. We'll see how long it takes Monahan to do it. Now in the neighborhood is Tommy Shea. We haven't talked much about him today, but he is lurking behind Sean Monahan. Dowden is our leader, best battle for 5th and 6th, as Garrow is trying to can opener his way underneath Kevin Mason.
Yeah, here comes Hadley in the number 37, looking to the outside of Jason Chacolas. Couldn't make it happen, got a little loose, and gives up a couple of car lengths. And that battle right behind him that you mentioned with Garrow and all kinds of
Smoke from Mason's car. Like somebody smoking a carton of White Owls. And Monahan is able to get by, and so does Fanning. Serious trouble for Mason.
Yeah, that's brought out the caution flag with all that smoke. Might have dumped it on the pace car. And we can go green flag racing next time. We've only got 5 laps to go in the limited sportsman feature.
A 5-lap tussle for the trophy. And now Stone on the inside. Dowden on the outside. Let's see who has the firepower. As they firecracker their way off the corner, Moose Dowden making the first statement, heading into turn 1.
Yeah, he'll take him right down there as he races the outside of Stone. Just clears him in the middle of the turn and heads on down the backstretch. Kyle Garrow on the move in the number 19, as is Jason Chacolas in the number 7.
Look at Monahan, car number 55, trying to crowbar his way underneath Corey Fanning as they gallop their way off the turn. Opening up a pretty good lead is Moose Dowden. The man to keep an eye on is Monahan. Right now he's going after Chacolas and Stone.
Yeah, Garrow has cleared Al Stone to go to second in the 19. Then Chacolas and the 52 of Stone run side by side. And Monahan trying to pick a lane. He's hoping to go with the lane that goes the fastest so he can improve his position coming all the way from the back.
So he put his stock in Jason Chacolas in the 7th car. Looked like a pretty good move as Chacolas got by Stone. And now Monahan is on the verge of doing that. The driver in the spotlight, Moose Dowden. It's been a while since he has won at Thompson Speedway. But right now he is leading by about the length of a fire truck over the 19 of Garrow. Then it's Chacolas, and here comes Monahan, ready to challenge Chacolas for 3rd.
Now less than 2 laps to get it done up front as the leaders head off the second turn and down the backstretch. Dowden in a comfortable 1st, as is Garrow in 2nd. The battle now is for 3rd, Chacolas and Sean Monahan dicing it out in the 3rd spot. They'll see the white flag this time.
Corey Fanning able to get by Stone, but we are down to the final lap. Here is the Moose, leading by about 5 antlers over Kyle Garrow. Garrow trying to put on the pressure, but it is Dowden in his 3rd appearance of the year, heading into turn number 3 with a hefty lead over Garrow. As he whirlwinds his way off the corner, it'll be the Moose, Christopher Moose Dowden, to get the win. Garrow in 2nd. In 3rd is Chacolas. In 4th is Monahan. In 5th is Corey Fanning. Ryan Morgan, who was relegated to the rear.
About what good times we had. Every day was a sad day, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. And all the fellas coming. Try to find me a girl or two. I hope you find me a redhead. 'Cause I've never been a woman, but I bet it'd be a good time. That's right.